Hello everybody. As you can see, we're not over the allotment today. It's gonna be jam making day today. So we've got the jars sterilising, just over there, and we've got 2 kilos of jam sugar. It's for jams. It's got extra pectin in, so it'll set a bit easier. So the recipe we're doing is 2 kilos of raspberries and 2 kilos of jam sugar, and that's it. That's it. It'll boil away now. I'll break it down and then I'll sieve a bit, and then I'll add the sugar, and I'll boil it for about 10 minutes until it sets on a cold plate, and then we'll jar it up. This variety of raspberry, it's Joan J. It's an autumn fruiting raspberry. I'd rather grow them. It's just easier to manage. You just chop them all down in the winter. There's no tying in for it to grow on the old wood. It just produces on the fresh wood, and then you just cut it down in the autumn. It's just starting to produce now, and I've got a glut of fruit. So as I said, there's 2 kilos by here. So we're going to make a bit of jam. I'm just gonna mash this up a little bit, and I'm gonna sieve a bit of it, because raspberries do have a lot of pips, and I don't want too many pips in the jam. So I'm just gonna sieve, say, half of it, push it through a fine sieve and put it back in, and then I'll add the sugar. So we're just gonna mash this up for a bit and sieve a bit. Just going to push it through the sieve now, just to get a few of the seeds away. Oh, she'll be off now when she comes in. I get bleeding raspberries everywhere. I have to clean up before the boss comes in. You know what they like, boys? Mess up the kitchen and they're off. My life won't be worth living. So I'm hoping she's going to stay out for a bit. Oh, raspberry juice all over the bleeding floor. Oh, I don't know, all these women. How they does it without making a mess, I don't know. There's a few pips out with that anyway. We've taken the pips out now. So it's time now to add 2 kilos of jam sugar. Put enough room in the pot. Oh fuck. One in. There we are. And once this comes to a rapid boil now, I will time it from 10 minutes from there. and it should be at setting point then. If not, we'll put it back on for a few more minutes. And you just remove some of the scum as you're going along, but don't time it until it comes to a really fast boil, but it spits everywhere, so you've got to be very careful because jam is very hot. I'm just glad the bloody kids are out. Yeah, just remove a bit of the scum as you go along. You haven't come to the boil yet, so I'm just taking a little bit off. A few impurities. As you can see now, it's come to that rapid boil, so I'm going to time it 10 minutes from here. It's been boiling away now for 6 minutes. So we've got 4 minutes to go now, and then we'll check for the setting point. And I don't know whether you can see, I've got the glasses, the jars, finishing off sterilising in the oven. Put it on to about 150 degrees and just leave them dry out and finish off being sterilised. So it's had its 10 minutes, so we're going to check now on a plate that's been in the freezer. So we put a drop and give it a minute or so and see if it's reached the setting point. And it, not quite, another minute and we'll check again. So we give it another minute now. We're just going to check again. Just give that a couple of seconds. Just give it a little push and it is set. If you look, it'll just make a jelly. So it is at setting point. So you can turn that off. And leave it cool now a bit, and then I'll jar it up. We got it jarred. And we're just waiting for it to cool down a bit. And we're going to add some waxed paper, a bit of cling film, and we're going to submerge it in water then, in boiling water, for about 5 minutes to help seal it and form a vacuum for a longer shelf life. So I'll come back to you in a little bit when it's ready to be boiled. We now place the jam in simmering water, and we leave it in here now for about 10 minutes just for the lids to seal, and it'll give it a longer shelf life. So it's all jarred and it's all sealed. Easy raspberry jam. 3 ingredients. There's 2 kilos of raspberries, 2 kilos of jam sugar, and the juice of half a lemon. Very easy to do. So all to do now is clean up before the Queen comes in. I don't know if you can see, I got a bit of raspberry juice everywhere. So I'm going to have to mop all this now before she comes in. Otherwise I'll be sleeping in a shed tonight. So, until the next time, I'll catch you all again.